We are just south of Pioneer Square here in the great northwest city of Seattle at newly named Lumen Field, home of the 12s. Tonight we've got a good NFC matchup on tap, as it'll be the Atlanta Falcons taking on the Seattle Seahawks.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, on to get us started. And off we go from Seattle. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. First carry here for Kenneth Walker, the third. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
34-yard line.
Darnold. Now he's going to step up and run. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Darnold, he can beat you in a number of ways, and there the scramble for the first.
That's good for a Seahawks. First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
He was brought down by
that felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
As it complete to Jackson Smith and Jigba. Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. They get 17 on that one. Move the chains. First down, Seahawks.
First down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Here goes Side.
Out of the gun, Walker with it. And he'll get this just inside the 30-yard line. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Here goes Side.
Darnold now to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. That is incomplete.
You get a sense of what this game plan might be. They think they can take a few home run shots against this defense. They tried it there on the opening drive, but that ball's incomplete.
Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's 3rd down. To throw is Darnold. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And that might have been a situation where even though you don't hit on the deep throw, you at least put in the defenders' minds early in the game that we're going to press the ball deep against your secondary. And that can have a ripple effect on how they function throughout.
In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Let's go.
A play fake. Now Penix. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Falcons. Darnell Mooney, 71 yards. And the Falcons have answered that early field goal to take a first-quarter lead. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. He's got it. We'll see that opening drive field goal and raise it a touchdown, and that makes it 7-3. Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Back to throw, Darnold. Will try to pick it up himself. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Play action. It's Darnold. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Now a 2nd and 10. Here's Darnold. Setting up the screen here. This is Walker. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
And that doesn't have to gain big yardage to be an impactful play, because if you get those pass rushers second-guessing themselves that they might get hit with a screen, maybe you can wind up slowing them down just a step. And if you do that, that's a win for that play.
They'll try for the first with Walker. Well, they'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
And here we go on 4th. Darnold. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is in for a Seattle touchdown. Elijah Arroyo, 35 yards. And the Seahawks take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
The Seahawks offense staying put out on the field. They're going to go for 2.
The Seahawks.
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. So here's Darnold now as he'll lead his guys up to go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to put it away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And a very solid return out across the 45-yard line before going out of bounds.
Now that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
At the 38-yard line.
They'll throw with Penix. Now he'll tuck this and run. That's going to be caught by Pitts. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. It's a gain of 22 as we tick towards the 2-minute warning. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. And looking to throw, Penix. That's out wide here for Robinson. Second down from the 8. They can get a first down by reaching the 5.
Let's go now. Go.
They'll try to throw again. Here's Penix. And they're going to get him. They bring him down a sack back at the 16-yard line. It'll go to the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack. And it's third down. Looking to throw Penix. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Kobe Bryant. And the Seahawks are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. Charles, one thing that he referenced to us yesterday was his confidence fitting the ball into any window, but obviously that window was a little too tight, and it was closing in a hurry.
And he was talking to us about having anticipation in making those types of throws. Down near the goal line, I don't think you can anticipate it as much as you need to see it open. You've got to be precise with your throws down here in the red zone. That one goes into double coverage, and he gets picked off.
At the 8-yard line.
Now it's Darnold. A throw left side, ruled in by the rookie wideout. And he'll be out right at the 35. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Now Darnold. Trying to find Cup, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And they will be set up now as he brings it all the way back inside the 20.
It certainly feels like the classic second guess, but let's be honest about it. They had a chance going to halftime with the lead. Why did they take a chance with a throw there? I don't understand that.
Well, that's what I'm wondering. And now this defense has to try to protect that lead going into the locker room. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked by Julian Love. And the Seahawks will take over here at their own 12-yard line.
Intercepted. The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Straight ahead, Walker. And he'll just keep two hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. Only a yard on the gain there, and that'll set up 3rd and 13.
Brings up 3rd and 13.
A final shot before the break. Darnold. There's a short one caught by a roll. And they'll hustle up to stop him well shy of the first, right around the 15. It'll be Falcons football, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they trail here to begin the second half. What's going to be a key for them to get back in the game?
I think they're right there, and I think this game is still up for the taking for them because we always talk about turnovers. They had 2 of them in the first half, and once you start talking about if you have 3, 4, 5, you know it's beyond difficult to try and win a football game with that. Those have to be eliminated. If they take care of the ball, they've still got a shot.
The ball gets bumped up. It's now 2nd and 4 after the penalty. Robinson with another carry. Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2.
Gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. They need 2. Here's 3rd down. Robinson will try to pick it up. Breaks a tackle. And out across midfield down to the 45. That burst good for 20 and a first down. They only needed a couple, but the blocking was good. And, of course, you can't tamp him down when he gets past that line of scrimmage.
No, and guess what? Not only were they physical at the point of attack, they executed so well. That's what you have to do in short yardage situations. Everyone has to be in the right spot, taking on a defender to give him the chance that they did, and he took full advantage of it.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
They'll send the tight end in motion left. Here's Penix. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Drake London, 28 yards. And the Falcons have taken the lead here this 3rd quarter. To try here for the extra point. And the lead is up to 5.
Makes the score Falcons 14, Seahawks 9. Bradley Pinion.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent is still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down. Here's Darnold. Now he's going to step up and run. There's a short one caught by Arroyo. And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
That's good.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That catch puts him over 70 yards receiving now as he's got a first down.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Here we go, son. Right side.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Open man right side is cut complete. And he's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. Back now in Seattle, Washington. It's the Seahawks with possession of the football, but they do trail here to begin quarter number 4. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on first and goal. Here's Walker. And he's going to pull his way down to about the 1-yard line. The second and goal from the 1.
9-yard gain brings up second and goal.
Walker once more. And I don't think he got out. He did not. They mark him short of the goal line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down.
Now third and goal.
Go, lady. Here we go, son. Right side.
The shotgun snap for Darnold. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
This is disaster.
And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of 6 yards on the play. And that'll bring up fourth down.
Well, they were successful in one sense. They completed the pass, but still leads them to a tough fourth down situation, doesn't it?
It does, and the deficit more than 3 here at a one-score game. So the field goal, not their ideal situation.
Yo, lady. Right side.
Fourth down, and for Darnold, it's desperation time. Toward the pylon, caught. Touchdown. From 6 yards away. And the Seahawks answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth-quarter lead. So now an extra point doesn't help much. They'll try to go for 2 to make the difference a field goal, and they can lead it by 3. They're going to throw for the 2 with Darnold. And he will not get there. He comes up short. And they're unable to push this lead to a field goal as it'll remain a 1-point game. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. A big mistake there. You just got the lead fourth quarter, and now they start at the 40. Good starting field position for them here as they come up first and 10 at the 41-yard line. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. This run defense has been pretty stout all game long. Now you're here in the fourth quarter. Should rely more on the passing attack?
I don't think you have any choice, and I don't think you have to dress it up at all either. Throughout the first 3 quarters, you're still trying to convince the defense that you may run the football. That's out the window right now. Protect, let your quarterback operate, and try and find some targets in the open field downfield.
Another try, 2nd and 10 now. To the air, Penix. Man open, that's Ray McLeod. And they'll get this right past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Robinson up the middle. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22.
14 more yards.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. No tougher place to be in a spot like this than Seattle. Here's 3rd down. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And the Falcons are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Now 1st and goal.
First and goal.
They'll run with Robinson. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th. Wow. The Falcons are going to leave the offense out there. They'll go for 2.
The Falcons will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll try and throw with Penix. And this one's caught. And their 4th quarter lead grows by a couple more. So they're able to throw it in for the 2-point conversion. Sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense. That's 2 points for them, but he identified an open target and put it right on him.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. Darnold. Over the middle, complete. That's Walker. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
That's good for a Seahawks. First down.
And the spike comes here, and that stops the clock at 25 seconds. Here's 2nd down. Now Darnold. That's down the field. He's got Arroyo. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 25-yard line.
Here we go. The Seahawks. First down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Here's Darnold. That's taken in by Arroyo. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Darnold to throw. And his ball is caught. It's a touchdown. And now in the final seconds, they're a PAT away from likely getting this thing to overtime.
Obviously, the excitement level here is almost a fever pitch. Down 1 is tempted to go for 2. I say you go ahead and kick the extra point. You got the home crowd carrying it into overtime.
I'm with you. I do see some fans, though, holding up 2 fingers. Easy now.
Yeah, but they're not the ones who have to actually make that call, are they?
And now the decision is to go for 2. A gutsy call, and this, in effect, is your ball game right here. And they don't get it. It's incomplete. They gambled for the win, and they trail by 1 here in the final moments.
Jason Myers.
for the touchdown. Here's Myers to boot it away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. So that last kickoff, just a mere formality, obviously, Charles.
Built on the side of a former piano factory, there's been plenty of music made on the field here in the decade since it opened back in 1998. Welcome, everyone, to M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore. Today, we're ready for an entertaining battle between the Indianapolis Colts and the Baltimore Ravens.
Mike Badgley set to kick off.
Set to go is the kicker, Michael Badgley. And we're underway from the bank. On the return, here comes Justice Hill. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting on the ground. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. Lamar off the play fake. It is caught left side. And he reaches the 35 before going out.
It's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 4.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
Go. Sit high.
From the gun, a run for Henry. And the run will not get there. They're turned away right near that marker. Now it's 4th down.
He's brought down at the
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
So here we go. This is that aggressive mindset they've been talking about. They're going for it here. And the QB keeps it on the sneak. The defense seizing the opportunity. Great stop. They've got a turnover on downs, and they get their guys the ball in plus territory.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There's not going to be a punter that touched the field. An advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
No progress on 1st down, and they'll bring up 2nd and 10.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate, training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go. 19.
From the shotgun, it's Jones. Not a lot of space, maybe to the 33. Chopping that play, Trenton Simpson.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep them short of the sticks.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Operating from the gun, it's Jones. That finds Pittman, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or 2 short of the 25. That one ends up a gain of 6. And it's good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
1st and 10 at the
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Shot. Go.
From the gun, Taylor. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Working from the gun. Here's Jones. Complete out to the right. He takes this down to the 24-yard line. Tackled on the play by Marlon Humphrey.
Textbook hitch route. Just hit him in the short field and deliver it once that defense turns their attention elsewhere. Okay, this is a low-ceiling play, but a reliable source of yardage.
Third down here, need 8 on the play. To the air on 3rd and long. That winds up incomplete and brings an end to our opening quarter. Through one quarter, neither side breaking through on the scoreboard. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. Back to the bank in just a moment. Ready now for our second quarter. The Colts have the football. A chance to take the lead here as they line up for the field goal. Badgley able to knock it through. And that'll mark their first appearance in our scoring summary today.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead, and a little early momentum with that field goal.
Michael Badgley set to kick off.
Badgley on to kick this one away. Rasheen Ali on the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10.
Ready, shot. Get hot. 180.
The play clock runs out. This will be a delay. Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. Set him back 5. It's 1st and 15 after the penalty.
Get hot. 180. Ready, shot. No, we changed it.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
Prior pass, no good, so here comes 2nd down.
Sit hot, hot. Sit hot. 180.
Lamar now from the gun. Oh, he's in trouble, and he's going to go down. The Colts got him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
A loss of 9.
Kate, I don't know if I've ever told you, but my dad was a driver's ed teacher. And I could just hear him right now say, son, take this out of reverse and put it in drive, because this one's going nowhere right now. A drastic change on this play needed, and maybe a whole lot of luck to keep this series alive.
Jackson now, 3rd and long. Andrews has it, working downfield. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one at the 41. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
What?
Flying down the middle with Henry. Great decision to bounce this outside. Brock gets him about 8 yards on the run. It's second down. Looking quickly here.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
This is Henry on second. And he'll get them enough for a first down. That's a short gain of 1. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
Baltimore, first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning at the Inner Harbor. The Ravens at a disadvantage on the scoreboard. To the line and set. Here we go, first down. One of the tight ends in motion left. Read option on first down. He's going to keep it. Good defensive effort here. Drives them back across midfield onto their own side. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. Man, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
Wow, certainly found the weak spot in the coverage with that catch. Really goes to show they trust every single player, receiver, running back, in that case, tight end, to be a playmaker in this offense.
From the pistol, Henry. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now second and 5. Another run for Henry. Breaks a tackle. He's still going. Give him 3 yards. That's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Turning to Henry on 3rd. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Make it a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
Bateman, the motion man left. First down, here's Lamar. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens get their first points of this game just before halftime. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
No stranger to this in his career, Brock. John Harbaugh wants his offense to tack on 2 more.
Will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Flying forward on the ground. And the 2-point try is good. He reaches the end zone and gives them a 5-point lead.
You know, this game can be pretty simple. Beat the man in front of you, carry the ball over the line, rushing football at its finest.
To kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. First and 10 from the 41.
Let's go now.
Now Jones. Chased out to his right. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now they face second down.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
And finds Josh Downs. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. All right, with 6 seconds left, we've got a timeout.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Ball on the 45, first and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Jones. Into a crowd, and the defender comes up with it. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens will start with it in the 4th after an interception to end the quarter.
To kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. On the return, here's Anthony Gould. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there, and that is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
Let's go. Let's go.
Pistol now for Jones. Flushed out of the pocket. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Taylor gets it on first and 10. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll be first down, Colts.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Throwing here, Jones. Brought in. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Here's Jones. Has him on the quick hitter. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Put the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. From the red zone now. Going with a screen to Taylor. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's second and goal. To throw again, it's Jones. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. So they'll be left with third and goal. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark, really, from the first snap through this second half. There have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered. And that's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
Good goal for Jones. And they take this in for the score. The Colts take the lead right away in half number 2. Daniel Jones with a touchdown.
Okay, we talked to enough coaches over the years, and find me a good red zone offense, and typically you'll find me a good, creative quarterback, one that can stand to play, use his legs as effectively as he can his arm.
Now it's Jones off the play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. And that pass is caught inside the end zone. The 2-point try comes through, and their lead's a field goal now. Badgley on to kick this one away. Ali to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Offense showing trips outright as they get set for this 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Jackson. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They strike for 23 yards. And that'll be first down, Baltimore. One play in, and they are already close to midfield. Pistol snap to Jackson. He rolls to his right. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And this is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
That's another Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Out of the gun, Henry. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Offense to the line fast.
A gain of a yard.
On second down, here's Henry again. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Shut up!
Going to the ground again on first. And they will stop him at the line on So we hit the end of the third quarter. It's the Ravens' ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
180! 180! Nice shot! Shot!
Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. Short pass brought in. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Here's Lamar on the sneak. And he won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second, but it closed just in time to keep him out. It's going to be 2nd and goal. Trying to run with Henry. Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. Looking to throw. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. He was looking DeAndre Hopkins' way there. And that brings up 4th and goal. Talk about coming up clutch with that contact on 3rd and goal, partner. And now a decision for this offense to make on 4th down.
We know how hard it can be defensively in these goal-to-go situations. We know that you've got to be on point every attention.
And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a 4th quarter lead. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. So that brought an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while. But that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
Lamar and the offense staying out there, Brock. They're trying for 2.
The Ravens will line up.
They'll try to run it in. And he made the line of scrimmage, but not that goal line. Defense there to shut down that 2-point attempt.
Ravens 14, Colts 11. Tyler Luke to kick off.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. On the return, here's Doolin. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Jones. Completed over the middle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Two timeouts plus the 2-minute warning for them to use, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. Shotgun, handoff to Taylor. And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down.
The only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Colts down by only 3. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Let's go.
Back to throw. On the move, headed right. He's running with it. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a pickup of 11. And it'll be 1st down, Colts.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Setting up to pass. Buying some time right. He takes it himself. And he is finally sent out of bounds, but not until he gets it all the way down to the red zone. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of the defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way. Only to see a quarterback evade the pressure.
And he gets in. Touchdown. The Colts have taken the lead late. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything we could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
Ravens 14.
Badgley on to kick this one away. Ali to return it. Making some progress here. Races past midfield. Field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
Hey, Kate, the best kick returners I was ever around, really at any level. They want this opportunity. They want their chance to help their team. They know they're down, but they also know that return, especially a good one like this, can set the offense up for success.
They look to throw it. Gets his tight end on the corner route. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the 1st down.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, with some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
As his man, it's DeAndre Hopkins. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
Move the chain! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Gotta think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here 1st and goal. They'll run here with Henry. And he pushes them a little closer to the 3. With the pace here as the clock continues to run. Gets it again. And he's in, and that's a touchdown. And with almost no time left, he just likely won them this game. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. First and 10 from the 41. Here he is to throw. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So it ends as a win for the Ravens. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. With Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens are your winners as we say so long from Baltimore.
From the home of the Bills since way back in 1973, there's a look at Highmark Stadium just outside of Buffalo, New York. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Buffalo Bills.
To kick off for Baltimore.
And we are underway in Buffalo. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Into the air right away is Allen. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. And getting this just shy of midfield, will spot it at the 49. 14 yards there on the first play from scrimmage.
Misdirection's the key on this play. They line up with 3 receivers to the opposite side of the tight end, and they're all going to work their way across the field and let the tight end slip underneath against flow the other way. They're banking that he can get lost, and that's exactly what happened as they pick up a first down.
Swinging this out wide here for Cook. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 12 yards that time, and a Bills first down.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
They run for the first time with James Cook, and he can only manage a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
He's brought down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Again, it's Cook. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they're in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It'll be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage. You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on first down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid game to bring up 2nd and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
And now they'll throw with Allen. Throw left side is hauled in by Palmer. What a methodical drive this is turning out to be. That time 9 yards, and the sticks move again.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Throwing now is Allen. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And they're going to get it. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. John Jenkins. He's the culprit, dropping him for a 2-yard loss. A small bit of adversity here on what's been a strong drive as they come up 2nd and 12. Here's Allen. The right side here caught by Kincaid. And is able to break out a run tackle, but then quickly brought down. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that's going to bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
319. Monday.
3rd down. Here's a run by Cook. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the first. We're scoreless after 1.
It's 4th down.
Second quarter now in Buffalo. It's the Bills in control of the football as they've got it, looking at a 4th down and 2. Sean McDermott didn't hesitate. They'll go for it on 4th. Allen going to go on 4th down. Toward the pylon, caught. Touchdown, Bills. Josh Palmer from 6 yards away. And the Bills take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Well, that drive felt like it took up an eternity. We finally have some action on the scoreboard.
Yeah, but plenty of action prior to, because that drive took up all the first quarter before we spilled into the second, and finally, points were registered.
On the other sideline, they're chomping at the bit just to get the football. Extra point good by Prater. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Bills 7, Ravens nothing.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 23. They'll try and start this drive in the air. A short throw caught by Andrews. So from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 26-yard line.
Jackson. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Hey, it's hot. Hot. 180. No. Hey. It's hot. UAS. Hey, report. Hey, Ozzy, shut up. UAS. 180. It's hot.
From the gun, Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And the Baltimore first down. A gain of 12. First down, Ravens.
13.
From the gun, it's Jackson. That's complete. It's Zay Flowers with it. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory.
That's another Baltimore first down. It's a gain of 17 yards.
Jackson will throw again. A short throw caught by Andrews. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Yeah.
On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up. Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Hey, middle. You. Go.
Two minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. From the 31, here's a 2nd and 7.
Yeah. No, we changed it. What already? What is it?
To throw is Jackson. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38.
Jackson sacked. A loss of 7 yards. It's third down. Third and long.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. A short throw caught by Andrews. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get into that big frame and hope he can scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
Fourth down, here's Jackson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. John Harbaugh not afraid to go for it this time. Doesn't work out. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Round 80. What's that?
From the gun, it's Allen. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Now Allen. That's caught right side by Palmer. And it gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
A gain of 9.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that's going to make it 4th down. They do go for it. Here's Allen. Working in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
That's good for Bills. First down.
Again, they'll throw with Allen. And fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Cook up the gut. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
At the 45-yard line. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Now Allen. This to the tight end, Kincaid. And the Bills will use the second of their timeouts, as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1.
First down.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down, and I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
To the air, Allen. This is caught. Touchdown. Khalil Shakir. As the first half is winding down. And the Bills will extend their lead here just before halftime.
And that's certainly an important score right there, because they gave themselves a 2-score cushion heading towards halftime. Now you got to force the other team out of their comfort zone, and it changes the way you approach the second half as well. How you want to do things on offense, and your defense feels much better too, having that lead.
Prater for the extra point. And that'll make the score 14-0.
14. Ravens nothing.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Hey, you are X. You. Yo. No, we changed it. Report.
Here's Jackson. That's caught. It's Flowers. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So one play and they're already just shy of midfield.
Ready. Shot. Oh.
Throwing is Jackson. That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Two-touchdown game, 14-0 the score as we get rolling again here in this second half. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. It's a
oh my God.
And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Ravens. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard and you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Jackson and the Ravens still on the field. They'll go for two.
Conversion.
Now Lamar changing the look. That's caught. And he will get into the end zone to cut the deficit down to 4. And around the goal line, especially on two-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3 because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence because every drive has a life of its own. I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And across midfield he goes into Ravens territory. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
He hadn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. From the 48-yard line, here's the 2nd down and 4. Allen now looks to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Josh Allen, very athletic at 6'5", showing the versatility, picking up the first on the scramble.
As he came to the line of scrimmage, he knew he didn't need much to reset the chain, so when he saw the space he needed, no hesitation. He went to the marker and got his guys a first down.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Allen. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. To throw, it's Allen. And that'll be incomplete.
How much contact is there? Like, holy fuck, man.
There, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Allen going to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
Prater's kick is good. And that'll boost their lead to 9. It's 17-8. So the lead grows here incrementally, but I think the way their defense is playing, you feel okay with just getting 3.
They've definitely been stout so far, but now that could all change because if one guy gets loose for 70 yards, this is a different game. But as it stands, field goals are good. Just keep adding to that lead.
Prater now will send it away following the made field goal. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Change it. Right shot. Hey! Right shot.
Here's Jackson to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
Tackled at the 25-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Right shot. Go ahead. 13.
Now it's Jackson. His throw incomplete.
Just what they need, a lecture from Mabe with subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Jackson now. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50.
A gain of 24 yards. And the Baltimore first down. 24-yard gain on the play. First down, Ravens.
Change it.
From midfield now, here's Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
That's another Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Again, Jackson. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time is now run out on this third quarter of play. Back now in Buffalo. It's the Ravens with possession of the football, but trailing on the big board as we get set for the fourth. Second and 10.
180. What? 180. Any shot? Go. Go.
Now Jackson. Right into the hands of Flowers. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
Yards on the play.
The Raven passing game getting in sync. Another first down.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Raven first down.
To throw again is Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches at the Bills' 16-yard line.
Hey! Go ahead.
Now it's Jackson. And he's got it. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Mark that as a gain of 16 to set him up first and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Henry will take this into the end zone. It's a Ravens touchdown. Well, time to let those folks know who are tuning in looking for the late local news. And we may be a moment because we've got a game again.
And, partner, except for those on the West Coast where it'll be seen in its regular time, right? That's the way it works, doesn't it? But how about that? Big-time drive right there. If they're going to have any chance, they needed a touchdown there, and they went right down the field and worked their way into the end zone.
The Ravens will line up for the 2-point
Now
conversion.
Lamar changing the play. Now they'll change things around before the snap.
Yo.
Jackson here is going to look to throw. And he will get into the end zone. So how about that for putting it on the line? They've taken the lead by a point here in the fourth quarter. And the touchdown apparently not enough. They want more, an onside kick. And the Bills are going to recover. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers.
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. 2nd and 6. Throwing now is Allen.
Big.
Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it.
Oh, Josh.
He'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. So that changes things.
I do. That was terrible.
A good return tacked on.
Oh,
And really it was down to him versus the quarterback on the return, and that's one you would think the defender would win. But a nice job there of seeing the play all the way to the end
I'm
and
killing
making
me
the
with this
tackle
fucking
by the
play.
QB.
I can't stop it.
A first down carry for Henry. And he'll fight forward on a straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Tried smoking on Monday.
Oh, yeah? Can you feel good? Or?
After having space dust, I feel
To throw is Jackson.
Oh, some beers? What?
And he'll get 2
How was
and
it?
3 out of that one as that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Fourth quarter, 2 minutes on the clock, and a tight 1-point game.
Just wanted it.
This Buffalo crowd letting them have it. 3rd down now. Jackson from the shotgun. He'll try and do this himself. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Yeah, right? First time I after leaving.
Left as they call the timeout defensively. Where will the pressure come from? 4th and 6 now.
You trying to just like do stuff.
That initial, I bet you.
Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. The second of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Jackson to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown.
Damn, the night after. Oh, that.
Effort there. A touchdown on the kick return, and now one through the air. And the Ravens have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter.
It was a little better than that.
13. Yo.
Shut up!
Here's Jackson. And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their 4th quarter lead.
Bills 17.
Now after the touchdown, Loop back out to kick this one away. And that'll be a little too hard to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
Their own 35-yard line.
That was this week? You didn't do anything yesterday?
Here's 1st and 10.
Kind of did it all sketchy though. It's like they came home when I was like 7.
They start the drive with Cook.
And he's going to get out
of bounds with the first down. So an ideal set of circumstances there. They move the chains, and they save that final timeout.
And next day,
Allen.
after the second one,
A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. And he's out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
Yeah, I feel you. Like the first couple hits after taking such a break.
Keep working their way downfield, and when you see openings, take their shots.
Just the one timeout remaining as they try to navigate this 2-minute drill. First and 10.
Back into your head a little bit.
Throw left side is hauled in by Palmer. And taking it to the 15-yard line before it's brought down. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
First down. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Now Allen. Now he'll tuck this and run. The ball comes out on the hit.
I have a hybrid right now. I went to that place next to 7-Eleven.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion.
They have a reward program. All their prices are with tax included.
Because once the ball's in motion,
I think like 55 for good shit though. Like they have the Dad Daddy canisters. I didn't get a Dad Daddy thing. I spent well, first time you get 10% off. I spent.
Throwing Allen. Now he's going to step up and run.
What did you?
This down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a first down. 5 lines in the game, 4 of them to the right side. Here's Allen.
Oh no!
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The veteran Kyle Van Noy in there.
He's got me contained.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver linings, they took a sack on 1st and goal. But that close to the goal line, that still definitely hurts.
The first game we played today, went for 2, didn't get it, and lost.
Goal to go.
And I have a feeling something like that's going to happen.
They'll try to middle with Cook. And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line.
Comes down to this.
Third and goal. And keep
Is
in
Shakir
mind,
going to get
very
open?
possibly 4-down territory. To throw
Nope.
is Allen. Slant route going to
He's
be
dead.
caught by Palmer.
Well, partner, they're still going to have to go for it after that play, and I'm not sure that the running game is going to be a part of what they have to do on fourth down now.
From this far out, you wouldn't think so. The decision made
Oh
for
my
him.
God,
They've
it
got to
might be
go.
there.
It's fourth down. Now Allen, gotta have this one. And this ball is caught.
Do I do
It's
it?
a touchdown.
I got
And now
the
the final seconds here, a PAT away
Two or
from
a win.
getting this thing to overtime.
I haven't ran this play the whole game, so he doesn't know it's coming. And I don't have a timeout.
Right now.
This is so bad.
And now the
It might be
decision is to
there.
go
Circle
for two.
might be
A
there.
gutsy call,
He's gonna
and
blitz
this,
again.
in effect,
Oh, it's definitely
is your ball game right here.
I missed.
Oh my goodness! They were in field goal range, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey.
Well, I think it's easy to figure out why they went for two then, right? You want to make sure you're guarding against a field goal beating you.
Yeah, but with this little time on the clock, I
It's
don't
there.
worry about protecting on the kickoff.
I went
That's
to the
big
wrong
and
one.
with the kickoff coming up,
Thinking he wasn't
I
gonna do
would
that.
squib it. I would kick it deep, but not so deep that the return guy can get it. I want to make someone else handle the football. Yeah, put some height on it and take some time down.
And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
How hungry are you? What'd you eat? Oh. Fuck.
Down to a knee goes Jackson, and that should seal it. That was an excellent come-from-behind victory, Charles, especially there in the fourth quarter.
Too many picks.
Both offense and defense were clicking. They're going to feel good about this one.
Boy, are they ever, because the deficit they faced certainly wasn't small.
Feed them in an
They
hour.
obviously did not give up on that one, and in the end, how about that come from behind?
We could just swoop it.
You don't like eating and feeding, or
Eating and feeding? Not my favorite. Fuck. Do you want to smoke?
brought my Swiss for you guys. And you guys get some. your record reset after certain seasons or what?
I was 51 to 71 last season. I'm so close to the top 100 too. That was the first one.
And it resets like
8
the
days.
top 100.
Everything resets. I'm so close to fucking. I just lost 4. Well, won this last night. That was a heartbreaker also.
You are beat.
Yeah. The last 3 have been one possession. The second one was a field goal. Last 6 seconds left. First one I didn't get the 2, and the fucking last one I didn't get for 2. Fuck. I need to find a better play.
Or just fucking kick a field goal. The rules are different now where you each get a chance.
I know. I don't like it though. Because the time, they can kill the whole clock and score, and that's it. I fucking hate that. Unless I get the ball first, I try and get it too. Shouldn't even let it come to that. It's like stupid contact.
My team community is like going crazy on this fucking.
You get some good shit lately?
No, it's the worst it's ever been.
Oh, like as far as them giving shit out, or like?
This is only my second year ever playing, but everyone is saying that the season 2 rewards is the worst in my team history.
What is it? Is it girls?
No, I mean they just have girls, but just the rewards and like what you can grind for, like the domination now, which you could just used to be able to play whatever. They're requiring 10 cards of each team to play against it. So they're like forcing you to either use an MT, but mainly buy packs for players to get. And they just, every Thursday, they drop like what's going to come out on Friday. Normally there's like 100 comments or whatever.
Fucking poop.
There's 1,600 comments. And everyone has this hashtag players over profits. No, like it's insane, dude. Like I'm not even joking that like
people are fed
the
up.
community is insane right now.
Fed up.
And they're hurting too because like they just dropped a pink diamond Jokic and pink diamond Wemby, which is like huge money makers because no one's buying the packs, and everyone is like, "Yo, buy packs, players over profits." Like
you probably get crap in those packs. That's pretty usable.
I guess there's one dude. I saw them CB Grenade or something.
He's a streamer?
I don't even know. I've never really seen him. But he's allegedly like the biggest whale, and he opens packs all the time. And he got caught.
Oh.
No, in a lie. He's like, "Yeah, you're right. Like, I'm probably one of the biggest problems with this, blah blah blah. But I'm on strike too." And then like someone saw that, and now they're doing like pack openings where it's like, "Oh, this person just got this." He pulled the pink diamond Wemby. But he even admitted that he spent $150,000 on the game last year.
What the fuck? Could you imagine?
Isn't that insane?
That's way too much.
$180,000.
That's crazy. Like how much better was he at the game for him to have to do that? Like, oh, I'm just gonna Like, once he had all the guys he needed, was he even any good? That's crazy.
And someone showing this game where Terry Rozier is literally just fucking.
Oh, the one where he's throwing the ball away and shit?
It's the Cavs
Yeah.
shooting air balls.
Brutal. You want to go to jail?
It's bullshit though. Literally, LeBron is involved, and they're not going to do anything because it's LeBron.
I mean, a lot of players were involved with, like, injury reports. But, I mean, that's not on him. That's on Daniel Jones. Can't be done there. It is sad.
you.
Would you also care if I quit at any point?
Well, I mean, I could try and save you.
Okay.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we join you from South Philly, close to 70,000 strong, packing Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Philadelphia Eagles. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. That's Harrison Butker, set to get things started. Off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
No touch it! Whatever you want it.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
We met with these coaches during the week, Mike. They told us the emphasis this week about getting the run game going early. And we see it here. Nice first play pickup. Fresh set of downs.
Here we go. Shot. Crack going.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Dallas Goedert, that time. And it'll bring up second down.
I like the aggressiveness early in the game, right out of the gate. Make the defense realize we are going to challenge you downfield. And what that does is it opens everything else up. Now, you got to hit a couple of these, and don't be surprised if they go back to a deep shot here pretty quickly.
And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
They need 8 as they come up for third down. They'll move the pocket here with Hurts. Oh, he's got a man. That's caught by Blair. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for an Eagles first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Play action. Here's Hurts. Forced out wide. Now he'll run it.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
They'll run it here with Saquon. He's got space inside the 25. And he will get into the end zone. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. And this ball is not going to get to the 20, so that's whistled dead, and the ball gets placed at the 40-yard line. A pair of first downs gives them 1st and 10, up at the 40. They go play action with Mahomes. Taking off. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. The Eagles have it. And he is going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. And Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop them with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they force the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
Here's Smith to return it. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
2nd and 10.
Easy.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He's got his tight end. That's Travis Kelce. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
15 yards. And Kansas City Chiefs. First down. A gain of 15. First down, Kansas City.
Hold on these two. 15.
Mahomes on first down. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
Yellow.
Throwing again, it's Mahomes. On the move left. He's going to let this one go deep. Noah Gray, the tight end, was the intended receiver. And it'll be third down.
I love that they continue to stay aggressive here, Mike. And that route right there, we used to call it a big eight. It's a deep post route, but the ball placement isn't exactly where it needs to be, and that's a missed opportunity.
Second time they've connected on the drive. This one goes for 17 yards.
A gain of 17 yards. That's good for a Kansas City.
Hey, Ridley.
Mahomes now to throw again. That's caught. It's Isaiah Pacheco. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First
right back to the air for Mahomes. Now he takes off. And he will be out of bounds on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. So one quarter in the books in this rematch of Super Bowl 57. It's the Eagles with the early advantage. And we're back in Philly in a moment. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. Pacheco is in for a touchdown.
touchdown, Chiefs.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and it's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year. Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
The size, the speed, and the strength of this defensive tackle was on full display, Mike. He defeats the block, strikes the ball carrier at their line of scrimmage. He's able to bring him down, keep it to no gain.
Second down throw for Hurts. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
A 7-yard loss brings up third down.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. Off the play fake, Hurts. This one intercepted. Picked off by Leo Chanel. And he won't be able to take it all the way in, but that is a great return, and they are set up first and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part, I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Here's Pacheco. A short game. Down to the 7. Second and goal. One more time with Pacheco. And the defense stiffening here. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's all. Third and goal coming up.
Hey, 57, 57.
No gain on the play. Brings up third and
Throwing is Mahomes. Escaping to his left. And he'll take it on in. Travis Kelce. Touchdown, Chiefs.
touchdown, Chiefs.
That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball first and goal. And Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball, not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
That is caught, and they get the 2-point conversion. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Barkley. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. George Karlaftis there to make the play. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We'll come back to Philadelphia right after this.
Great, set.
They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. That'll be taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. That is incomplete. Throw took him out of bounds, and it will be third down.
Defensively by Trent McDuffie.
On play action, here's Hurts. Oh, not a good throw down. That's across his body. It's intercepted. Picked off by Nick Bolton. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So when you talk about cover 2, really the area that they're a little vulnerable. They're vulnerable deep or intermediate on the boundaries, and they're vulnerable down the middle of the field. Remember, those 2 safeties, Mike, hence why they call it cover 2, they are splitting the field in half. They need to cover from the goalpost all the way out to the boundary. That's a lot of room to run.
On first down, it's Mahomes. Moving left. He's trying to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not, and be taken down there.
A loss of a yard. It's second down.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Mahomes back, rolling to the left. Well, here down the field will fall incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target. And third down coming up.
We've already seen these 2 guys connect for a touchdown in this game, and had they been on the same page there, I think they would have been able to add to that total. Unfortunately for them, just a little bit off, and it falls incomplete.
43.
On third down, Mahomes moving to his right. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Throwing is Mahomes. He'll get this complete. That's the tight end, Noah Gray. And he'll take this one in. Noah Gray. Touchdown, KC.
He's lined up one-on-one, and it's a mismatch from the very beginning. He's just so fast, so big. He's kind of part tight end, part wide receiver, and when you have that type of skill set, it's just going to be hard to stop.
This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
Set to return is Xavier Gibson. Now an opening past the 30. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at the Chiefs' 45-yard line.
On play action, Hurts. Short pass there, and he's got Branson.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's Saquon Barkley. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. They get an even 20 on that one. 1st down, Philadelphia.
That last completion is going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points.
He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. A run with Barkley. And that one going to be closed down the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss. LKC going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. The clock is stopped with 26 seconds until the break. What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here. The clock is stopped with 26 seconds until the break. Third and long for Hurts. That's complete to his big tight end. Dallas got it. And now flags fly as a gain of about 4 could be negated. They will go ahead and decline that one and take the 2 points. On 4th down, it's Jake Elliott time for the Eagles. This is going to be from 53 yards out. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. On 4th down, here comes Jake Elliott for the Philadelphia field goal. This is a 48-yard attempt. And he pulled it left. No good. And this stays a 2-score game.
Man, that would have been such a nice boost for this group going into halftime. The snap was good. The hold was good. He just couldn't quite get it through the uprights.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Yellow.
And in motion is Brown. Now a throw here. It's backwards. He might be looking to throw this. That's going to be incomplete. Looked like they had him for a second. They went into the bag of tricks. It almost worked. It's 2nd down.
Fire down these two.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Gonna fire. Deep ball for Rice.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Little miscommunication there, now brings up third down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for fourth down.
Hey, 57 colors, 57 colors.
They're indeed going, and it's Mahomes. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's going to have the Chiefs first down. They'll have it by a lot. It turns out to be a big gainer on fourth down. Now, this is a surprise. Right out of the locker room, they'll try the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Pretty bold call right there, but what you're looking for out of the locker room is just a spark of some sort. They thought they could get it on their special teams. They don't. Now they put their defense in a tough spot, trying to not allow them to extend this lead.
Push down to his left. He'll get rid of him and complete it. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Yellow. Let's go on, 80.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco, and he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. They'll come up here on second down and 5.
Easy. Let's go on, 80.
They put Kelsey in motion. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's first and goal coming up.
Hey, 43.
Chiefs.
Yellow.
First down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Here's Mahomes. He's got his big tight end, Noah Gray. Touchdown, Kansas City. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
Play action here. Mahomes. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on two-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
Gibson now on the return. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
Good. Set. And anyone hit?
A first down throw for Hurts. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Defender right there with him. It brings up second down. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. And it'll bring up second down.
Great, set.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. A pass caught by Saquon. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up third and 2.
Great, set.
We'll try to run here with Barkley. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
A gain of only a yard. It's fourth down.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Drew Tranquil. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the